Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's me, DJ King. In this video, we will be looking at the haul that I got from no other than Pandora when they were having the buy two get one free, and it was during March Madness when all this took place. So it was like perfect timing, and I was able to get, I'm gonna say, pretty much everything that was on my wish list that I had saved under Pandora. And a lot of times I tend to only frequent Pandora when they have the good sales where it's either buy two get one or spend whatever and then get the bracelet. So I'm either getting all the charms and then I get the bracelet free, or like this one, I did it backwards and got all the charms, hoping that I can fill up the bracelets that I have. If not, it's no biggie. I'll just wait till the next sale. So typically, I end up going crazy because I'm at that point getting everything that I wanted. And it's easy to go back to Pandora more than one time during the duration of the sale. Meaning, the sale, I believe, was 3 or 4 days, might have been a little more. I know I at least went there 3 of the days, and each time was to a different store, and you could buy online and pick up in store now. So I did that for some, and then some I had the lady check to see if another store had the ones that I didn't get from there, and she said yes. So then I just planned a trip to go to the other one the next day. By that time, you get home and look again to make sure you got everything added to your list that you're looking for, that you possibly may want to see in person, and you end up getting more stuff. So Pandora is not really a place where you go in and buy one item. And so this is what the box looks like. They tie it up for you, and this is just from one store, I believe, because I know I have another bag that has more charms in it, but I'll explain that in a minute. So here's a little pink Pandora tissue paper, and here's my haul, and I'm going to explain something to you. If you've ever been in Pandora, you know these little boxes. If you have not been in Pandora, this is what your charms should come in if you want them in boxes. Now, one particular store, I have so many charms, she was going to put each one in an individual box. I had to stop her after she did this one. I said, no, 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 no. I appreciate it, but I would have had so many bags trying to hold all these boxes. So this is what the box looked like. It's a white box. And then on the inside, I had already taken this one off, but they place them on these little strings and inside this gift box. And the box says Pandora. So after you see the amount of charms that I have, you'll see why I didn't want the boxes. So the first one, all mine are normally theme related or related to like a memory or something. So my family, we love Disney, love going, and minivan all the way, family trips. But one particular place that we go to frequently is Universal Studios in Orlando. So they have this Scooby-Doo area in there. We didn't get to go last year because of everything that was going on, but up until last year, I know that they still had it. And the Scooby-Doo area, and if you're familiar with Scooby-Doo, the cartoon show, you know the little mystery van that they used to ride in. This is very similar. And so on the back, it says Pandora, by where the license plate would be. This is where your bracelet slides through the charm. And on the front, it just has a heart. And on the bottom, I believe they all say the 925 on there. So this was significant of that trip. And so I'm trying to either do a all Disney theme bracelet, which I have from my last shopping excursion. So I was going to add this to that. So that's one. The next ones, like I say, I told her just to put them in these little jewelry bags. And they also say Pandora. They're little white little bags, and they come in handy just as well. And I was appreciative of these. And you see there's 4 in this one. They're not separated by any theme though. This one is the Pandora backpack. Again, for my travel, they didn't have a I think I already had the suitcase, so I wanted the backpack. The last sale I didn't pick it up, so I wanted to get it, and I was going to add it on there. And this was either going to go with a bracelet that I was going to do like a beach theme, because we go to the beach quite often, or I was just going to add it with the Disney one. I hadn't quite figured it out. And my daughter said, well, why didn't you just get 2 so you could put one on one bracelet and one on the other? So I did not do that, but I have one, and it's the Pandora backpack. It says Pandora on it, and it actually has the 2 little backpack straps, which is where you slide your bracelet through. Number 3. This was going on my bracelet, my personal bracelet. I'm always drinking my coffee when I'm in the morning getting ready for work, and once I get to work, I have another cup. So this was just significant of me, just a coffee cup. And my daughter loves Starbucks, so she said it reminded her of a Starbucks cup. I think I've been to Starbucks maybe twice. So I said a coffee cup is coffee cup to me. But it also says Pandora down there at the bottom. And it has like a little ring charm in the center there in the shape of the heart. And there's your little coffee cup. And that would be like the part where you're sipping from. And again, where you slide your bracelet through. So that's number 3. Number 4 is also going on mine. It's like the queen of the house. So this little crown here, thought was very appropriate. And you slide your charm through there. So this one's kind of self-explanatory. And as women, you are a queen, so own it. And so that's just what this crown represents. That's number 4. Number 5 is, okay, this was the camera. This is basically for memories. I said, what better thing than a camera? You're always hearing my kids say, Mom, how many more pictures are you going to take? I take pictures of everything. When we're getting on the rides, just sitting, putting on our seatbelts, I got pictures of that. When you're getting off the ride and you, oh, that was fun, or you still screaming because you're scared, I got pictures of that. On the way up to Orlando, if we're in the car, I'm taking pictures of the same scenery that I done passed every year. If we're at the beach, I'm constantly taking pictures of the same sand and ocean that we're at multiple times a year. Each picture is different because it's a different time. You're older, and memories. So this is just a little camera, and I'm not on Instagram or anything, but I said this would be a good little piece for people that are on Instagram. This could be something that you could put for yourself, and it's a cute little camera. So that's number 5. So that was in one pouch. Pouch number 2. So I would have had 5 boxes so far if she would have continued putting these in boxes. This one says daughter, representative of my daughter. You've heard me talk about her a few times when we go out shopping. And so it's not a birthstone. It just says daughter, and you slide your bracelet through there, and there's your 925. And on the back, it says the same thing. So That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's number 6. Number 7. This one I absolutely love. This is a 4-leaf clover. This will go, I'm not sure if I want to put it on my personal bracelet for my memories or if I want to put it like on the family bracelet that I have. This is representative of my grandmother. We used to go outside and pick 4-leaf clovers. And I will always have those fond memories in my head. She was the only one that I used to do that with, and it reminds me of her. And then we would pick them, and then we would come in the house and she would place them in the Bible. So the 4-leaf clover, it always represented good luck. And we would stand outside and look, and at least twice a week we would do this. And on the side it says luck. And on this side it says, I believe, courage. Yes, courage. So the 4-leaf clover is on both sides. And again, that's where you slide your bracelet through. So that's number 7. Number 8 is, this is the Ferris wheel. This is representative of both places, so I probably could have gotten 2 of these as well. One for when we're at the beach and they have like the boardwalk or like amusement parks. And then also for Disney, we are very much, I guess, thrill seekers, so we ride all the rides. So this was representative of the beach and the theme parks that we go to. And again, it's a Ferris wheel, and the little circles up here at the top, they have little colors in them, but you probably cannot see them. It's like the pastel, like yellow, blue, and I believe pink. That's number 8. Number 9 is representative of when I graduated school. I did not start collecting Pandora at that time, and I did not get a graduation charm that had the year that I graduated college. So they had an owl that has a cap and gown, well, graduation cap. And I said, well, I guess this is even better because it doesn't have a year, but I can use it as symbolic of graduating. And then my son also 2021 graduate, so I could definitely get another one as well, or get the one that has 2021 for him. And so that's just a little owl, and like I say, for graduation. And that's number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here is another pouch. So that's why I say I did not want her to take the time and put all these in pouches, because I knew I have so many boxes, it gets ridiculous. This here, I can tell you this story in a second. Okay, so this here is a house, and this is representative of, the family home, where we all come together and where your love is, at home. So it's just a charm of a house. No specific house. I believe they only have one house to choose from, so this is the house. And some of these charms, you see how intricate the details are on there, so you can really tell what they are. So you have the door, the window, and bushes in the front, and it has the heart symbol on the house. Shingles on the roof and everything. And you slide the bracelet through there. So that's number 10. And this one will go on to my bracelet. It says mother on both sides, I believe. Oh, this is the one for, because I had the one that had daughter. The only one they had that had son, it has mother on one side and son on the other. So mother and son bond is definitely there. So this is representative of that. So this will also go on the family bracelet that I have already that I started. That's number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that was number 11. Number 12 and 13. I have way more letters, but some of my kids' names start with D. I actually have all the charms to spell out their names, so I won't show you all that. I'll just show you how the letters look. So this is the letter D. That's where your bracelet slides through, and then on the back side, it's like this. So I actually have a bracelet with, it'll be a bracelet with each one of their names on it. So without me telling you their names, I'll just show you, basically what the letters look like. So this is the letter D, and this is a letter Z that I have, just so you can see two different letters and that they basically all have like the studs or this type of finish on one side, and then on the back side it's just smooth. So like I say, if I have names, so picture those amount of charms for each name plus the other charms that I showed you. She was going to put each charm in one of these boxes. I was so appreciative of her, but I did not want to waste her time by having her do all that when I knew once I get home, typically you take your bracelet, put your charms on there, and you put it in one of these, or if you have a charm box or a Pandora jewelry box or wherever you store yours at, you typically don't keep them in these unless you're giving this to someone as a gift. These will all come into me, so I didn't need those. But in case you're new to Pandora, you will either get a box, or you can request to have them put in here, or you can just go ahead and put them on your bracelet and walk out the store. After, however you choose to do them. Well, let me clarify. Put them on your bracelet after you've paid for them, and then you're free to walk out the store. So this is roughly 13 charms that I got. And like I say, when Pandora has these good sales, that's the best time. If you're new to Pandora, I started when they had a sale, and it was maybe spend $125 and get a free bracelet. That way I picked out the charms I wanted all on one bracelet and put them on that bracelet, and then I was done. That gave me time to see if I was going to like wearing bracelets like that, and give you time to think about more charms, what you want to add to it, and how you want your bracelet to look. I did not purchase any spacers this time. I probably should have done that, but I'll just add that to the list for the next sale. Pandora, they will get you. Again, like I say, I know I at least made 3 trips. So, very well worth it. And most of the trips were me looking for these letters, because online, for some reason, they tend not to have the letters all in stock. And then even in some of the stores, she had some of the odd letters, like she might have had all the Z's, didn't have D's. One store didn't have E's. So it was kind of like piecing it all together. So it was easier for me just to ask the lady if she could check with the other store, and they had it, and I would just go pick them up. So this was my Pandora haul from the buy two, get one. And I'm going to go play around with my bracelets and see how I want to do these, or if I need to possibly add another bracelet for some of these charms, because it might be too many on one bracelet that I already have. But if you have not been in Pandora, I would say take your time going through the site, look at the charms, screenshot, add them to your cart, and then screenshot it if you want to so you can remember. Go in the store, look at them in person. Because online, some of these, you may not be able to see the full look, like the details and stuff. So you have to go in store sometime to see. I don't have a problem going in Pandora, taking my time looking. They never rush you out or anything. So this was my little haul. And I thank you all so much for watching. and I will see you in the next one.